I'm Adam, More Than Loft Ladders. My areas are Cheshire, Stoke and Chester.
Give me a little microphone on it.
Hey, you're up next.
It creates loads of space. Especially in houses that are limited for space, if you haven't got a garage for a reason, you go and board the loft out, and like this, for example, look at the space that you gain, the amount of stuff you can put up here. So yeah, definitely would recommend anyone to get the loft board in if they're limited on space.
So today we've taken out a plastic PVC hatch. We've made the hatch bigger to incorporate the bigger timber loft ladder. It's a lot nicer loft ladder than your metal loft ladders. The rungs are a lot bigger, and obviously we've extended the hatch from roughly here to here, which gives us a lot more space for putting bigger boxes up into the loft. We've put 260 square feet today of P5 boarding. The reason I prefer to use P5 boarding is it's moisture resistant. So if anybody ever had any leaks or any condensation in the loft, your boarding will be protected for years to come, which obviously is a lot better in the long run for saving money. We've also fitted 2 lights as well. Because it's quite a long loft, I've decided to fit 2 lights, whereas one, you're going to get quite a lot of shadow in place. So having 2 just makes that makes the loft nice and bright, to be honest. We provide quite a lot, actually. We do insulation, either full revamps or topping up to the existing. Any kind of hatch on the market, whether it be small, large, wooden, plastic, maybe 15, 16 different ladders. We even specialise in electric ladders, which are quite nice. We have ladders that actually go over the 3-metre mark, which are specialist ladders. Comes in handy when we're using higher ceilings. We offer lighting and a lot of boarding, actually. We do a lot of boarding, which is obviously better for the customer, better storage. They can use that unwanted space. So, benefit with having your loft boarded. Some people obviously don't have garages, they don't have lockups, storage rooms. So generally, they've got nowhere to store anything. They've got all that space up in the loft that is just not being used for anything at all. For example, this customer, they've got, nearly 300 square feet that they're not using for anything. Loft boarding wise, we're done in a day. Well, we're done in half a day with this one. And when she comes home tonight, she will have 300 square feet of lovely loft storage.
We make it as easy as possible from the start of the job to the end of the job, even from where it goes to doing the quotes. You literally turn up, free quotations as well that we do, give you a price there and then what it'll be, talk everything through you, any ideas, give you plenty of options, and then it's left down to the customer themselves to decide if they want to go ahead with it or not. There's, we never pressure anyone. It is, come and go as you please, you do what you want.
So with adding loft insulation to your house, you're going to reduce your bills dramatically. Obviously with energy prices the way they are these days, saving money is always a good thing. So when we come into view and obviously do a quotation, sometimes the loft insulation is well under what it needs to be. And at the moment it's 300 mil. So obviously if the customer's only got 100 mil, we advise. Now we do only advise. Some companies do try and push. I don't like pushing at all. It's down to the customer whether they want that. I can only suggest that they have it done. And generally, most of the time, customers do have it, as we are the professionals and we kind of know what we're on about. When you decide to have your loft done, which you will do, as it's a great idea, all you've got to do, we're on various platforms, Checkatrade, Which, Trust Trader. We've also got a website, we've got the call centre as well. Any of these that you can use on the day. If you give them a call, send an email, send a text, anything you want really, I'll pop out, give you a quotation. Once I've given you a quotation, we can discuss, different ladders, different things, any insulation that you need, any lights. Once we've got it booked in, we can obviously come, do the job, and everybody's a winner really. So actually, at the moment, well, I say at the moment, for quite a while now, I have been #1 on Checkatrade, which is quite hard to do. It's done through reviews, so the more 10-star reviews you get, the higher you work up the list. I've been working on Checkatrade quite a lot lately, so with being #1, at the moment, I'm getting quite a lot of work off it, as it kind of proves that we're doing a good job all the time. And obviously customers feel the need to leave a review for us. So if you want your loft doing, call today on any of the platforms that we've mentioned. We can come out, we can give you a quotation. Now it's a free quotation, so there's no obligation to go ahead with the job. Pretty sure you will, but it's down to you guys. We normally get to quote within a couple of days of you calling up. We're friendly, we don't push at all, which I must stress, some other companies out there do. It is entirely up to you guys to make that decision at the end of the day. Check out all our reviews, because we've got a lot, and they are all positive, to be honest. I don't think we've got one bad review out at the moment. If you want your loft doing today, give me a call, and I'll see you soon.